morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is Ava with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Well, today is the very last day of November 2023. Yes, it is the 30th of the month. And it is hard to believe that tomorrow we enter the last month of the year, the 12th month of the year. So, yeah. It's, boy, this year's gone by, huh? And Christmas is creeping up faster than you think. You know, you think the water is flowing slowly, but then all of a sudden there's an undercurrent and it rips you right along. Okay, so, yeah, if I haven't said, my name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. I am a stitcher from the province of Manitoba, Canada, in the Interlake region of Manitoba, and I love living here. Yeah, especially this winter so far. Yeah, because it's been nice weather and not much snow, which, yep, I like. The whole winter can go like this as far as I'm concerned. So, all right, I am stitching here on Christmas Garden. I was able to finish up Christmas yesterday, and I started the G in Garden. And if you don't know what this one is, this is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm right here. No, I didn't do this part or this part over here, but I will do that. So I'm just going to continue on here with the word garden. And I'm using, I don't know. So I hope you're all doing well today. My asthma is kind of kicking my butt here. And, gosh, what have I done here? Right there. There we go. Okay. Didn't even need to go in there. So, yeah. What did I do yesterday? Well, I did end up making a carrot cake from the box. And what I did was of course, I used my egg replacer. And I, just a minute here, I'm trying to get this and make sure. I don't want to mess up. I've been doing so good on it. So I did that and put it in the, I have my little toaster oven, and that's where it went into. And I was able to bake my cake. Oh, I added cranberries to it, dried cranberries. And that added a little bit. I didn't have any nuts or anything that I could find. So, yeah, that was all that I put in there. But boy, oh boy, is it good. Oh, so good. So good. And, yeah. So, it's amazing, how you can veganize something. No, it wasn't from scratch. I can't do that from scratch. I just can't. I just don't have the energy or the inclination. But I have one more carrot cake mix. And I use the Co-op brand. So I can make another one. I'll probably do that in another week or two. But boy, did it turn out good. So I may try to find a gingerbread cake recipe. See if I can make that from scratch, but I don't know if I have all the ingredients. And here in Canada, we are dealing with a sugar shortage. And that is because of, like, everybody's gone on strike. Like, stop with the strikes already. All you are ceasing, all you are doing is pushing up the price of everything. You know, people don't realize when you go on strike and you're demanding more money, that means, sure, you get paid, but then prices go up, right? So if you get a $2 an hour raise, just say, the price of goods is going to go up that much. So you haven't really gained because the price of inflation, you know, is causing the cost to go up. Now, I very rarely buy new clothes. I usually try to get from a thrift store. And for one thing, it saves good quality clothing from ending up in the landfill. Plus, it also saves water because clothes, like fabric, takes a lot of water to be able to get all that, you know, from raw material up. Takes a lot of water for one item of clothing. So if you can, you know, buy something at a thrift store, yeah, you're doing good. So I do on occasion buy new things like underwear and socks and bras and my leggings, because I can't find leggings anywhere. But yeah, I usually, yeah, I don't buy new very often. So I limit how much new stuff I buy. Usually even my sheets are, and towels, I get at the thrift store. I think that, you know, because you can get nice stuff. You can get really nice stuff at the thrift store. I just wish we had one here, but we don't. I went up to the Goodwill one up there in Ashern, and it's pretty dumpy. Though I did get my sweater up there. My, I don't know if it's a hoodie or whatever it is, but it's, oh my gosh, this one here. And yes, it's covered in hair. Yeah, and it's a man's. So everything is covered in hair. Everything is covered in hair. So yeah, well, today's going to be a little bit cooler day. So, and I can feel it. Where are you going there, Bubba Goils? So, Juliet's picking me up later, and she's taking me over to the villa, and I'm going to be able to see John's apartment, so I can see what's what there. And that'll give me an idea of what I'm dealing with. But John is in a slightly bigger apartment, and I may get a slightly smaller apartment. I have no choice in the matter. They assign you one, and that's it. And I find it ridiculous that you can't even go over there and take a tour of the apartment when it's empty. You know, you wouldn't go and rent an apartment somewhere else without seeing it. Just a minute, I gotta have my cup of coffee. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I don't know what she's doing. I cleaned her ears last night, and I got to clip her toes today. Her toenails. They're getting pretty long there. And Jonah decided he wanted out. And I've got most of my dishes done. And I have to clean out the litter box. So, yeah. So this Sunday there will be a live, God willing, of course. And, yeah. I know someone was asking me yesterday if I gave up on Advent calendar. And the answer is a yes and no. Okay. I would like to do it again. I would like to start it again. But I would like to do it on a different colored fabric. The fabric that I've got, I don't care for. Not for this, anyways. It needs something bold on these lighter fabrics. So, oh, you know what? I had forgotten to ask any of you all along. If any of you had purchased anything on Cyber Monday. And I went and I was able to get from Stitching with the Housewives. I was able to get 4 roundabouts. And then they brought out the 5th one to go with the series. And I'm kind of disappointed. But anyway, and then another one I was able to get. Can't remember what it was, Silent Night, or I think it was Silent Night I got. So I really was so happy with that because I saved quite a bit of money. And it's not like I buy from them very often, but yeah, it was. I'm glad I got the ones that I did because I really liked those roundabouts, and they were based on songs. There was one, Oh Holy Night, I believe there was one Silent Night. The last one is Noel, which I don't have. I can't remember. I can't remember what they are. But, yeah, now they probably won't have a sale on until Mother's Day. That was the last time they had a sale on. So, yeah. So I'm kind of eager to, I'd like to start one here before Christmas. And do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 5 and 6. Yeah. So, has anybody got plans here coming up this weekend? What are your plans for Christmas? Oh my gosh. I just can't believe it's 3 weeks away. 3 weeks, people. Yes, time is just going by so fast. It's just going by so fast. A month from today, it will be New Year's Eve. And a month from tomorrow, it will be New Year's Day. Like, I'm just flabbergasted. I am just flabbergasted. So, I don't go anywhere. I stay home for Christmas. I stay home for New Year's. No, I have not yet heard anything from MPI yet with regards to doing my driver's license, or my driving test, actually. I just pray that the day that I go to do my road test is a very nice day. Not cold, not snowy, not windy, nothing. That it's just, even in January, -10. That would be awesome. That would be absolutely awesome. So, Lord, if you're listening, please, please, please. So, thank you to all of my new subscribers, or those of you that are hanging in the background that have not yet decided if you would like to become a subscriber. Please do. All it takes is a click and subscribe, and that would help my channel out tremendously. I am so on the verge. I'm just dancing around that 700. I go from $6.99 to $6.98, back up to $6.99. I can't get over that threshold. It's funny. That's funny. So, yeah. So far I am enjoying this. This is on a 14 count. The Ada is very soft. And as you can see, I stitch in hand, which is my preferred method. I don't like hoops, Q-snaps. Believe me, I tried them all. Floor frames, lap frames. Oh, gosh, anything. And I just keep going right back here to my stitching in hand. Now, if it was that I broke one of my hands, then I can see, yeah. I would need a desktop frame or something, right? But as long as I can stitch the way that I am, I'm just continuing it. I am using, this is Simply Shaker Threads. No, it's not that color. It is this color that I'm using. Heirloom Gold. Is it there? Is it there? Have I got it? Wait a minute. I'm trying to see. Oh my gosh. There. Okay, there you go. It's from Simply Shaker Sampler Threads. Now, I received this whole kit from Gigi, and she sent me this about 2 years ago, I think it was. I don't believe I was living here. Oh, gosh. I don't believe I was living here yet. So, yeah. So it was wonderful that she sent this to me, and I started it back then. And then I don't know what happened. I was preparing for my move, and I don't know what it was, really. And then I got other kits, and yeah, one thing led to another, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, but let me see here. Where am I? Oh, no, this way. This way around. Topsy-turvy. So see here, I'm getting this. The G in Garden is coming along. Okay. So that is so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I can go here. So I have all kinds of stuff to do today. I gotta clean out the litter box. Oh, I gotta vacuum and wash these floors here. They're so bad. They are so, so, so bad. But I have to be in the right frame of mind for it. You know, can I do it? Can I finish it and everything else? And right now, nope, not today. Not today. I can't. So please remember that there is the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And all you need to do is give me the name of one of my 2 living sidekicks. And I always mention them every video. So that should not be a hard task to remember. I know there's a lot of people who get on there and figure, oh yeah, well I'm gonna get into the group, but I'm not going to answer the question. No, you must answer the question. You must answer that question. And it just kind of tells me if you're actually watching my videos or you just came across it. Right? So I have the same problem over there on my other group, which is the town group here. Just for you know, people who live here. And they try to come on, don't even answer the question. And it says right there, why can't people see? You know, like, just answer the question. If you get a wrong answer, okay, so you get a wrong answer. Go back and watch the video. So, and like I have 5 names or 6 names on there. Some are my fur babies who have passed away. And some are, I have 2 left. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to going out today. That'll be nice. Oh yeah, that's done. Good. I thought I still had something to do up here, but I don't. So, it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Once I get back into this, counting is easy. It's slower, yes. It's slower. But, this is nice. This is nice. So, and tomorrow we start the December challenge, which is dashing through the snow. And that requires if you want to join in on that, and by all means, you don't have to, right? You don't have to. But if you would like to participate in these challenges, and there's always a monthly challenge. For November, it was if I could turn back time. And for December, it is dashing through the snow. And I do try to give some kind of goofy name or something, just to make it more interesting. And as long as your project has something to do with snow, there's snow there, there's whatever it is, then you can, and I will show you here the one that I'm going to be working on here too for December. And that is one of these Christmas houses right there. And as you can see, there is snow, like on the roof. And in fact, here I had already been stitching on this snow, which is all this blue stuff. And no, I'm not doing all this background. Not going to happen. Not in this lifetime. But I suppose it is if I had a lot of white and no other pattern, I would do it. But I have bins and bins and bins. I know somebody had asked me if I would do a, not a whip parade, but going through all my patterns, my kits. And I may do that. Not sure. So, but this will be my December challenge, dashing through the snow. And I think it's going to look pretty darn good. All right, everybody, I guess that's it. So, thank you very much for joining me. This is looking so good. This is looking so good. So I'm not sure if I'm just going to finish up the word garden and then put it away for a while again. I'm not sure. It depends on how I feel. Yeah. So yeah. So may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lilybell. And Jonah, who's up in the cat condo sleeping. And I'm not sure what the temperature is supposed to go up to today. I think -5 or so. Yeah. And the lows are around -12. And then it's supposed to rebound a bit again. Suits me just fine. So, all right, everybody. I hope that you will join me again tomorrow. And join me on Sunday for a live from 12 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a great day and enjoy this last day of November. And if you're in this down south where it's still so nice and balmy and palm trees and surf and all that kind of stuff, be happy that you are. So it's at least we're experiencing a milder winter so far, and I pray it continues. I pray it continues. All right, everybody. I guess that's it, and we'll see you tomorrow. Toodle-oodles, everybody.